As Africa continues to grow, and as we know that the middle income of the middle class in the continent will continue to grow and to grow, one of the challenges that we face is, are we going to have generations of young people who are really vested in what's happening in the communities around them? And for us, the community service programs and the community site projects provide an essential opportunity for young people, young Africans, to experience what it's like to give back to the community in a very tangible way.
The Student Enterprise Program at ALA is comprised of two parts: the student-run businesses and the community service projects. So in your first year, you're expected to come up with your own original idea for development, and you carry it through an entire process of making a business plan, doing elevator pitches, and doing your market research.
And the goal of this program is to make sure that people get to practically apply all the skills they learned in their first year in how to run a business and how not to run a business.
The enterprise program is also valuable because the kids get to explore their areas of interest. So I'm interested in finance, I can work with a student bank and see what that's like and the challenges that they face. If I'm interested in going to education, I can work with a creche and try to develop a curriculum for daycare and see the challenges that exist there, so forth and so on. So it's a great way for them to explore their passions while still, learning to embody the pillars and the values of the African Leadership Academy.
My community service project is called Emo Art, and we're a sisterhood which is interested in teaching young teenage girls life skills. For example, we've taught them things on friendship, on responsibility, on respect, on compassion. We've spoken to them about growing up and what life in high school would be, peer pressure, the things they would face and how they would be able to deal with it. And we also try and inculcate art into this just to make it easier for them to remember. So we do different art activities related to whatever topic we teach them. For example, we taught them about the dream wall, basically making them think about what they want to be in the future when they grow up and the kind of person they want to be, so that they begin to work towards being that.
The Student Enterprise Program has been impactful in terms of working in a team, knowing how to coordinate different people who have different skills and targets to actually achieve one set objective depending on your different enterprise. But also it gives you a more practical experience of how to run a project or a business.
We've impacted the society through our girls because we hope that it will become like a ripple effect. So when we're done with this set of girls, they would go back into their community and teach a particular set of girls who would just keep passing it on.
The Student Enterprise Program and the CSPs in general, the community side projects, have really benefited students in that they get direct feedback from people who matter.
The entrepreneurial leadership teachers are much more than your average teacher. They're like your mentors, especially in the enterprise program and in our different projects. They really go through the entire process with you and they give you mentoring and advice on what to do, what not to do, and how best to approach certain situations so you can achieve a truly entrepreneurial experience.
It's not always the teacher-student relationship that exists in most schools.
It's been beneficial to me because I've been able to apply the entrepreneurship mindset they have to most other things I do. If it's including academics, if it's including extracurricular activities, or any venture I might pursue. By talking to the EL teachers, they have practical experience on this and they're able to provide invaluable experience when it comes to pursuing ventures and businesses.
Obviously, this is an experience for us to learn, but we don't know everything. Hearing their feedback on things is very helpful, and they never make decisions for us. They only tell us what their input on the options that we have.
The community service projects at ALA provide a remarkable opportunity for anyone who's interested in understanding what it requires to create change in an environment. And so I would encourage anyone, whether you're someone who's business-minded or someone who's never thought about business or at all, to really consider the opportunity that working in the enterprise program for a year can provide. And I think what we found is that whether it's our two-year students or our gap-year students, nothing has been quite as impactful as the experience of working together in a team to create real change. Change either for the ALA community or change for communities outside of ALA. And that's a valuable experience to have at 18 and 19 and even 17 years old. And so Student Enterprise Program is a linchpin of the experience here at ALA and of getting the practice that's necessary to truly be the leaders that we believe will change the continent.